Here are 60 interesting facts about Pluto. First, let's talk about its status. Pluto was reclassified as a dwarf planet in 2006 by the International Astronomical Union, or IAU. Now, moving on to its discovery. Pluto was discovered on February 18, 1930, by astronomer Clyde Tombaugh. And here's an interesting tidbit about its name. The name Pluto was suggested by an 11-year-old girl named Venetia Burney. She was inspired by the Roman god of the underworld. Size comparison. Pluto is smaller than Earth's moon, with a diameter of about 2,377 kilometers. That's roughly 1,477 miles. Elliptical orbit. Pluto has a highly elliptical orbit, ranging from about 4.28 billion kilometers, or 2.66 billion miles, to 7.52 billion kilometers, which is around 4.67 billion miles from the Sun. Long orbital period. It takes about 248 Earth years for Pluto to complete one orbit around the Sun. Pluto's axial tilt is about 120 degrees, causing extreme seasonal changes. A day on Pluto, which is one rotation on its axis, lasts about 153 hours, or roughly 6 Earth days. The surface is primarily composed of ice, which includes nitrogen, methane, and carbon monoxide, as well as rock. Pluto has a thin atmosphere that expands when it is closer to the Sun, and freezes back onto the surface when farther away. Surface temperatures on Pluto can drop to around minus 225 degrees Celsius, which is about minus 373 degrees Fahrenheit. NASA's New Horizons spacecraft flew by Pluto in July 2015, providing the first close-up images and data. Pluto features a large heart-shaped glacier known as Tombaugh Regio, named after its discoverer. New Horizons revealed that Pluto has a complex geology, including mountains that may be made of water ice. Scientists believe Pluto may have cryovolcanoes, which erupt icy materials instead of molten rock. Pluto has 5 known moons, with Charon being the largest. Charon is about half the size of Pluto, leading some to refer to them as a double planet system. Pluto's other moons are Styx, Nix, Kerberos, and Hydra. Pluto's atmosphere has distinct layers, including a potential haze made of complex organic molecules. The region known as the Cthulhu region is characterized by a dark surface, possibly rich in organic compounds. Scientists hope for more missions to explore Pluto and the Kuiper Belt. The Kuiper Belt. Pluto resides in the Kuiper Belt, a region filled with icy bodies and dwarf planets. Pluto's orbit. For 20 years of its orbit, Pluto is closer to the Sun than Neptune, Neptune's moon. Pluto's orbit occasionally intersects with that of Neptune. The Pluto-Charon system is considered a binary system due to their size ratio and gravitational interaction. The surface of Pluto exhibits variations in brightness, with dark and bright areas indicating different compositions. Some of Pluto's surface is covered in complex hydrocarbons, which could offer clues about its formation. Orbital resonance. Pluto is in a 3-to-2 orbital resonance with Neptune, meaning it takes 3 orbits around the Sun for every 2 of Neptune's. Surface age. The surface of Pluto is relatively young, suggesting ongoing geological processes. Clouds. Pluto may have clouds made of frozen methane that form in its atmosphere. Pluto experiences extreme seasons, with its poles receiving continuous sunlight for half of its long year. The highest mountains on Pluto can reach heights of up to 3,500 meters, or 11,500 feet. Pluto has a high albedo, reflecting much of the sunlight that hits its surface. Craters. Pluto has fewer impact craters than expected, indicating a dynamic geological history. Polar caps. Seasonal changes can lead to the formation of polar caps made of nitrogen ice. Moon's characteristics. Pluto's moons are small and irregularly shaped, with Charon being the only one that is spherical. Pluto's orbit is stable, meaning it hasn't been significantly altered by nearby bodies. The surface colors of Pluto range from yellowish to reddish due to complex organic molecules called tholins. Different regions on Pluto show diverse compositions, hinting at a varied geological history. Some scientists speculate about the potential for life in subsurface oceans, similar to some icy moons. Pluto was once considered the 9th planet until the redefinition of what constitutes a planet. Pluto's reclassification has sparked debates and public interest in astronomy. Pluto serves as a reminder of the ever-evolving nature of scientific understanding. Studies show that Pluto's atmosphere is losing gas to space, making its atmospheric pressure decrease. Some areas of Pluto's surface may be billions of years old. Photographic evidence. The New Horizons images revealed features that resembled snow-covered mountains and expansive plains. Nix and Hydra. Pluto's smaller moons, Nix and Hydra, were discovered in 2005. Orbiting body. Charon orbits Pluto in a synchronous rotation, meaning the same side always faces Pluto. Pluto's surface is divided into various terrains, including smooth, icy plains and rugged, mountainous regions. Pluto's atmosphere is primarily composed of nitrogen, with traces of methane and carbon monoxide. Observations suggest Pluto may have temporary clouds that form under specific conditions. The size and number of craters help scientists understand the age and geological activity of Pluto's surface. The New Horizons mission was a flyby. No lander has yet touched down on Pluto. Pluto experiences low radiation levels due to its distance from the Sun. The early 20th century saw a significant push in the search for new planets, leading to Pluto's discovery. The fascination with Pluto has led to numerous documentaries, books, and educational programs. Pluto's location is quite fascinating. It orbits in a region filled with other icy bodies, including other dwarf planets. Pluto's varied geological features indicate a complex and rich history. The name Pluto connects to mythological themes of the underworld and discovery, reflecting its enigmatic nature. Pluto continues to be a symbol of exploration and the quest for knowledge in our solar system.